Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly reading with me. We're going to dive in together, see what's going on for you guys for the week ahead. All right, my angels. So let's dive in. I got a lot of cards out for you guys today. So I'm going to get a lot of cards out for you guys today. So let's see what wants to come up. What is the week ahead going to be like for you? For my gorgeous Libras. Oh, the horse. This is all about your freedom. I love when this card comes in because I always see it galloping through the fields, having no limitations. So I almost feel like that's your energy for this week is, who are you without limitations? Just go for it. Just become free. I don't know, do something. Do something that makes you feel free. This is a card about building momentum. All right. And that something is taking you somewhere. So go with the momentum. What is the horse doing here for a Libra? The Chariot. Well, we got some horses here again. So some of you, I feel like you're going to get a joint mission with someone. So that could be a partnership. Some of you could be finding a love interest. I feel like that could be the joint partnership too. I just feel like you're meeting someone who's going to help you move forward in life. And that could, again, just be an ambitious lover who together, you guys are moving mountains together. But again, it could just be other people who have the same dreams as you, people who have the same values as you, and that you're working together. But either way, in terms of just you alone, Libra, you are chasing the stars. You are chasing your dreams and goals. You're being led to go towards your purpose. Okay. So again, this is a big time to follow that. Thank you. 2 of Wands, it's all about your future, baby. That's nice. Love that for you. 2 of Wands, again, is about expansion. Again, working together. So some of you, this is strong in regards to collaborations and teamwork, but it is just about you and your future. Now, some of you might be moving or planning on moving, because this would come up here. Maybe there's a trip or travel, or again, moving to a completely new location for some, but it's like a joint effort. Okay, I love that for you. New businesses, whatever it be, you're expanding and you're growing. Okay, let's go. We got lots of cards, so let's dive in. What's going on for my Libras? You got breathe. So, okay, although that you're doing all these great things, it is an important time to connect with your breath. Now, I'm actually learning breath work, so it's all about regulating your nervous system. So again, it could be a good time if you ever get anxious or you ever feel like overwhelmed, you connect with your breath. But the message behind this card, of course, and regulating the nervous system, just have to mention that because I did say that I was learning about it. So this could really be about coming out of fight or flight mode and entering more of an energy of healing. Okay, because this feels quite spiritual compared to that horse. So again, you're kind of doing the inner work and external work. Now, this card speaks basically that not to compare yourself or your journey to others. Breathe says focus on your own lily pad, focus on your own mission, focus on your own business, your own goal, your own dreams. Don't focus on everyone else's. This is the time to just focus on you, because at this time you might be feeling quite sensitive and things could get to you during this time. And then you have the 5th chakra. Now, it did come up a bit reversed here. I didn't read them in reversals, but it could just hint a little bit towards the fact that maybe you guys are not living in your truth or speaking your truth or speaking out enough. So again, your throat is important. All right, my angels, let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming out for you guys. For Libra, a Capricorn could be important. Discipline and purpose. Well, here we go. Love that energy for you. All right. And then that Capricorn energy is about discipline. And I would say maybe about purpose too, because Capricorns are known to be hard workers. So really good for career. Right. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Gorgeous energy. Let's just get one more of this. What's going on for Libra this week? Bittersweet. Now, I don't read these reversed at all. So bittersweet could make some sense here, that there is some sweet things going on. This looks like your success. This looks like that you're getting that purpose. Maybe it is about that discipline. Discipline can be hard, but it's sweet as well, right? Bittersweet. It really could be anything, but this deck in particular speaks of that around this time there could be some things that you might be grieving. This could be an anniversary of some kind, or maybe you guys are having success but you're still grieving someone who you've lost, right? It's just that kind of energy where maybe you're moving on in life but you're reflecting back at some really hard times. So it's just that kind of energy here where you're celebrating but you're also remembering some tough stuff. Okay, let's just do it like this. All right, let's grab you some tarot. I want to see what's been going on lately for you. Three of Swords. So yeah, you have been dealing with heartache and pain. The Ace of Cups. Okay, but this is good that you have been opening your heart up a bit. Ace of Cups is either an offer of love or again self-love. And the Magician. So this speaks to me about healing and transforming this energy. Ten of Swords being here in the Fool is about endings, completion of cycles, difficult cycles, painful cycles. It can of course be about grief and loss as well. But the Ace of Cups and the Magician is about a new beginning, because the Magician has all the tools and elements in front of him, and it feels like you guys are choosing this new chapter to be about love, doing things that you love, having more happiness, having more love in your life, loving yourself a bit more too, and just compassion and understanding and all that good stuff. And I like that. I think it's a good choice. Right, let's see, why is the Three of Swords here for Libra? Two of Cups, and maybe this heartache was in regards to a connection with someone. Two of Cups can of course be love, right? It could be someone that you cared about. The Sun, someone who was your happiness. Okay, so there's some pain around this coming up for you guys here. Now, some of you, again, by making new friends and by connecting with others, you're going to find more happiness. So don't isolate at this time. Okay, I feel like connecting with people is going to bring you some joy. But yes, some of you feel like you lost your sun. You lost someone who made you happy. Ace of Cups. The Moon reversed. That's nice. And the fact that it's jumped on top of the throat chakra, it is about suppressed feelings, suppressed emotions, suppressed truths. Ace of Cups is this beautiful new beginning where you're admitting the truths to yourself. I wonder what that is for you. Because Moon reversed, Moon upright, number one, is about suppressed feelings, right? And hidden things. When it's reversed, it tells us that things are now out in the open. Now, that jumping on top of the throat chakra about truth kind of just solidifies that this Ace of Cups is about true love. That understanding of what that means to you is coming out for you guys this week. But what is it? Temperance. An Ace of Wands. Temperance could be, again, where there's been a lack of peace, a lack of harmony in your life, right? Again, maybe a lack of truth. This Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands is like a new beginning for you, where you're bringing harmony back into your life and bringing truth into your life. So it's not bad. An Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning. So again, relocation, maybe an idea coming up. Giving yourself love, could be giving yourself more motivation. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. Temperance is about merging these two together. Love and passion, merging this into something else. Some of you guys could be like getting like a business idea through your struggles. The Queen of Swords. That's your energy, Libra. Speaking your truth. Getting clear. Why is a Magician here? So many cards. Okay. Four of Cups, no longer sleeping on your potential. The Magician speaks of the fact that whatever you want, whatever you can imagine, you can solidify. You can have it in this physical reality. Four of Cups can sometimes be when we're a bit jaded or bored, or we're not really taking action on things or on our ideas. But it can also actually speak about imagination. And for a lot of you guys, I do feel like this Ace of Cups, this message of love or this offer of love coming from Spirit, I don't know what it is exactly. It is going to be, again, something that can bring you a lot of happiness later on in life. So don't sleep on your potential. It is time to kind of use your imagination wisely, because I do see that you can really build upon something here. Some of you in a relationship, if you are in a relationship right now, Four of Cups can mean that maybe we need to open up a bit deeper to this person, because I feel like this is going to build a good connection in the future. If you're not in a relationship, then don't worry about that message. I think this is about you building upon your own stability and, again, gaining happiness later down the line. King of Swords just speaks about clarity, speaks about strategy. So again, you can have whatever you desire, but it's not just going to come up into thin air. You have to work on it. You have to find a strategy for it. Let's dive a bit deeper. What is going on during this week then? For the week ahead, what's going on during the week for Libra? Queen of Wands, feeling passionate, feeling confident in yourself, working on your self-worth. For Libra, Eight of Wands reverse is interesting. So, you know, So you're working on your self-worth. Love that. There might be a message where you feel that you've gone backwards, but don't worry. It's an opportunity to learn. Don't allow yourself to go back to, you know, diving. I don't know. The moon can again be those deeper feelings of I'm not good enough. Don't let it do that to you, right? It's not the truth. Some things just don't work out, because I see that when you try again, you're going to have success. So if anything doesn't work this week, or you were expecting good news, it doesn't happen, and maybe get a bit of bad news, don't worry about it. I think really don't worry about it. Don't let that become like, don't take it personal. Seven of Swords reverse, interesting. Don't take it personal, right? Seven of Swords reverse could be good for the fact that, again, this is all about truth. This is one about maybe fully committing to an idea that you've got, fully committing to the dreams that you got, and not allowing yourself to use that as this, you know, thing as an excuse not to move forward, right? Queen of Wands, why is this here for Libra? Page of Wands. I like this energy. This feels like you're having a lot of good ideas. You're feeling quite invincible during this week, which I love so much. Your confidence is through the roof. Page of Wands could be getting a lot of compliments, could be getting a lot of good news, could be hearing about a lot of things, and again, a lot of ideas. Why is the Eight of Wands reversed? The Five of Swords again, which was exactly what I saw underneath this card anyway. So again, it does feel a bit like a defeat or a loss coming up during this week, but don't worry. Sometimes it could be an argument as well, right? A misunderstanding. It is Mercury retrograde, so just be aware of that. But the Five of Swords is kind of like, it's okay to lose battle, because you can still win the war, right? It's just about coming back and realizing, okay, what could I do better? How did that happen? What can I do better next time? How can I make sure this doesn't happen again? That's all you need to do, right? Sometimes these mistakes happen, right? Right. Why is the Seven of Swords here reversed as well? Ten of Pentacles reversed. We got Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Why is this here reversed? And everything is jumping up reversed like this. But why is it reversed? Seven of Swords is again lying, cheating, stealing card. The Chariot. So I just feel like you're focusing on moving forward. What's interesting is there's no Ace of Pentacles. That's reversed. So that would be a bit about instability. Ten of Pentacles reversed would be a lack of abundance, or again, a lack of stability, long-term stability. Seven of Swords reversed would be a lack of dishonesty, a lack of self-sabotage. And the Chariot's nice. I feel like you're just going after things. Maybe you're not grounding things just yet, but I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I don't know. It just feels a little bit like maybe you're not doing it for the money right now. You just want to go after a certain goal. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords again is about truth. Maybe this is something that happened in the family, right? Maybe you're just moving away from that energy. It doesn't feel bad, whatever it is. I feel like you're not stabilizing anything yet, or you're not working on the financial side of things yet. You're just following a mission. You're following a purpose that will follow. The Chariot just is interesting. I feel like I just want to say that you're just exploring right now. What does that even mean? Ace of Swords is about truth, so it kind of makes sense with that Seven of Swords being here. So it is a time where you are seeing the truth in situations. Maybe you guys are moving away from someone who is disloyal, and maybe you found out about it, and maybe you're like, okay, well then that's not my forever person. It's not a stable situation. Maybe that's what's going on here. But either way, I don't think it's getting you down. And what's coming up for Libra? Moving forward, Six of Cups, some memories of the past coming up for you here. We got the Strength card, which is speaking about being courageous and being bold. In this card especially, it is about kind of taking the bull by the horns, which is a phrase that people use when it's like kind of getting yourself into directly facing the problem. Being courageous enough to directly just address something. All right, why is the Six of Cups here in the near future, I guess? Two of Pentacles. So it's about balancing here. Balancing your feelings and emotions with this past is going to be important, whilst you're still building on things moving forward. Because there's a storm building in the background because he's not addressing his feelings. So sometimes this is when we can, I don't know, I get a little bit about if we don't speak about things in the moment or address our feelings, they can bubble up, all right? We can explode a bit like a volcano when it gets too much. So process. Two of Pentacles, balance yourself here. Maybe weighing up both sides of the story, maybe really reflecting on your past in general and just working on things here. Strength. Okay, so your courageous action moving forward is actually directly coming from trusting in your gut instincts and making a big decision in your life. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, that's interesting. Maybe it is about getting rid of anything that is putting you at a lack. Maybe it is that you guys are changing your jobs, for example, or deciding that you want to do something different, and that might put you in a little bit of a tough space, but you're trusting in your inner guidance. And the Two of Cups. The Magician. Some of you are manifesting in a soulmate. Seven of Pentacles. I would say work on yourself first here. But yes, you are calling in a new soulmate. If you are currently in a relationship, I do feel like that's being renewed. Because Seven of Pentacles is like there is some growth that is needed here. The Magician is willpower. So I feel like, again, in terms of partnerships, I do see that you and someone else are getting clear on a new chapter in your relationship, which feels nice. The Fool. If you're single and again you've been through heartache and pain, this is again that you are calling someone in. You're going to take a leap of faith, but Seven of Pentacles is kind of asking for you to make sure that you are working on yourself too, because I do think there are some things to work on there. The Fool is a new journey, so yeah, some of you this will be a new person, not an old person. Okay, that's what I got for you guys. I hope that has been informational. I hope that this has been helpful in whatever way. If it resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. And also don't forget to like and subscribe. But aside from all that, I'm going to see you guys next time.